Welcome to the Occupational Safety Leadership Podcast, episode number 193. And in today's episode, we're going to continue our little journey on safety inspections, and we're going to talk about using a different set of eyes. So, I have found this strategy to be pretty good. I won't say that it's 100% foolproof, but I like to use a different set of eyes if I have the option. So let's say, for the sake of argument, you have somebody in Department A and somebody in Department B. They can swap areas. They can go through, they can do the safety inspection. And I have found that when you do this, a lot of times they'll ask questions to try and figure out why something is the way it is. So I do think that as safety professionals, at times we get kind of lulled into this is how the workplace is, and of course we're inheriting sites. So sometimes even we don't understand why things are set up the way they are. The big thing we're trying to find out is it safe or not? Are we following the OSHA regs? Are we following corporate guidelines? All that good stuff. But there's always a reason why out there. And so when you have a different set of eyes, they can better ask those reasons why out there. And sometimes I'll even pick somebody from the office area to go down to the production floor. Doesn't mean that they're going to have the same knowing the same standards and knowing that, but again, they can really stand back and ask those questions why, because they don't have any experience doing what they're doing down there. So somebody has to help them to really understand it. So, and I have found what really works very good for me is that if you can get the management involved. So, luckily, knock on wood, I haven't had to do a hard sell on this. But if you can get the whoever is in charge, like literally the highest rank that you can get, the company president, vice president, a division chief, whatever one that you can get to accompany the person on the safety inspection. So that doesn't mean that they accompany you, that they accompany the person on that floor in that lab space, working that office cube as they go through and do the safety inspection then. So that really helps to set the tone because I hate to say it, but sometimes leaders are they're so focused on the strategy that they don't think about the day to day. And a lot of times, us at the field level or at the factory are focused on the day to day and don't always see the long term strategy out there. They can really sit down, walk through, and really ask those questions why. Again, they can also understand things when somebody says, I need some money to repair a emergency light. I need funds for, insert something. I need to have the eye washes checked on a weekly basis because we're using acids here. Just things like that. It really helps others to see what other people in the company are experiencing. And again, to ask those questions why. So a different set of eyes. I have found that as a little bit of a pitfall. Um, some people, when they're on a peer-to-peer basis, sometimes they really struggle with, well, if I point out something wrong in his department, he'll just point out something wrong in my department. So I'm not always going to say it's like a 100% awesome thing. So you really have to kind of sit back and make sure it works for you. And also, it's not about finding fault. It's about making things better out there. So, and with that, episode 193 is complete. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. Today, we talked about doing safety inspections and using a different set of eyes, somebody that's not familiar with that warehouse, that lab, that office, wherever we happen to be, and they can really understand and ask those questions why. Thank you for joining me. My name is Dr. David Ayers. Thank you and have a safe day.